People, deluded, I'm back again. I thought, let me go live real quick just so you think what's going on, where are these guys? I know it's 2 minutes past 2, 3 past 2, but there's been some technical difficulties. Matisse is getting prepared for his, lethal injection, the inquest. As you can see, he's in the building. He's gone to grab a juice or some water. He'll be here, sat down. Obviously, he's here. Hope you're all well and safe. As I say, people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. I see 31 of you locked in. Please make sure that also says 31 likes, people. And I know Matisse isn't here. And pardon me, as much as I'm getting on to him about not being prepared, I can't lie, I am as well. I normally have his YouTube, or anyone who I invite to YouTube on this platform, YouTube to hand. So let me actually find him. He's back. He's grabbed his water. You sure you don't want nothing stronger, big man?
I was contemplating it, but then I looked at the time and I said it's a bit too early for that still.
Hey, well, it's never too early when you're going through a tough period, man. I say tough period, that's cheeky, man. What are you saying though? I see you wearing that nice shirt. You still chatting to them Chelsea, man, and doing all that Chelsea stuff.
Yeah, like we're still gonna rep them in it, of course, but obviously now Champions League final, it's the last straw in it, because if we lose that as well, because listen, you know me, I do business with this top 4 achievement thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be running around my living room, dancing, playing the flute if we finish in the top 4. That's not happening. So obviously I want to make it, but once we make it, I'll be like, all right, cool, in a bit. So there's one more final, and then that's it. And whatever happens from there.
Well, because I can't lie, I'm hoping that it all falls down. I'm hoping that new contract that's allegedly being given to Tuchel gets ripped up. I can't lie, I'm Leicester, I know you're going to be in holiday mode. I know certain men are still going to be off to certain things going into that game. Leicester, if you're listening, I'll be a Leicester fan for 90 minutes again. If you lot can give me another victory against Chelsea and Man City and Pep Guardiola can get it done, then energy, man. But I heard bare stuff. I heard bare chat about Mason Mount and REECE James and Hudson-Odoi, all these Cobham riders. When Saka and Smith Rowe, when we need them, they're about. Where are them, man? There, man. It's agenda time. It's not. We'll get into facts later. And they're just catching strays. Like they're just ops. They're just quick little points to get you at. I know it.
Man will take Mount out of it, but listen, because obviously Mount was poor, like against. Everybody was poor. Like I
thought he was one of the only ones trying the thing, banter aside. Still, but one.
Everybody with the same brush. I can't lie. I'm not. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, if food gets taken out the pot, everybody's getting belted. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is right now. Everybody's getting the same punishment until further notice, isn't it? That's just how I am.
So no one's owning up, so everyone's getting beats.
Yeah, everybody's getting licked. Do you know what I'm saying? Simple. That's how I'm gonna move. I'm not
Fair
really
play.
on this. I'm not really on this protecting.
I respect that.
Yeah, I'm not really on protecting nobody right now. Like, obviously, Mason throughout the whole season has been great. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, listen, he didn't step up to the plate. No one did against Leicester, but cool.
Well, allow it.
REECE, that pass.
That's what I meant when I'm saying to you. Sorry to cut you off, but when I'm saying to you, I love REECE James, banter aside, but he's still got, for me, even though he's done his thing at Wigan and he's doing his thing, he's still got that academy sort of mindset in that if you lose the ball, it's not that deep sort of thing when you can't lose it in them situations there. Go on.
I was shocked. I was like, because I've been calling for him to play right side centre back for quite a while, because I think when I look at all of his traits,
let us know your thoughts on right-sided centre half as well, because a couple of people said in the chat, what do you make of that anyways?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've been calling for REECE to play in that position because I think he's got a lot to his game that makes him suitable for that position. He's quite strong. He played centre back in the youth days. He's played right back as well.
Midfield as well.
He's good on the ball. We'll get to that incident in a minute. He stepped into midfield at times, and a right side centre back, you have to step forward.
You have to do that 100.
So he's got a lot of traits that, for me, scream right side centre back. And right wing back, he's been doing well, but he's not a winger. So when you get to the higher part of the pitch now, if you
see the deficiencies,
there's things that are not quite there. So, you can go either or. And obviously, I think he swapped them because I think Vardy obviously was playing that left channel.
That's what I thought too.
And Aspie's a lot slower. And I remember last year in the final, Aubameyang played in that left channel and had Aspie on toast. So I think he swapped them around just to
watch that final again.
Yeah. I think he just swapped them around to give himself a bit of pace, a bit of strength. It worked in the first half, and that was calm. But second half now, that pass was absolutely it was diabolical, man. Just diabolical and decisive. Do you know what I'm saying? That was the goal that won the game. And nobody wants to talk about it because we all love REECE and, you know, we love the academy and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you can't be making that pass. You cannot be making that pass. And the thing is, there was no need to make that pass. He wasn't under pressure, and there was nobody there. Like I've watched it back. I don't know who he was passing to. There was nobody there. There was a pass to Aspilicueta on the right, and there was a time to take and there was a time to take a touch and maybe another touch if you wanted to, or pick your head up. The pass that he was making, there was no pass. It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. So that's an L. That's a massive L. And people need 100%. People need to accept that. They want to try and talk about other stuff. Listen.
How do you expect man to get better, man?
Yeah, they said, listen, Jorginho, they wanted to say Jorginho should be closing down Telemans. At the end of the day, once we lose the ball there, you're in transition. And we're all in a reactive transition. We know Jorginho stinks in transition. You know what I'm saying? Jorginho hasn't got the pace or the legs to get around. Why?
That's like part of the reason you're playing free at the back, because he can't defend.
Exactly. But the whole point is you don't lose the ball in those situations. Chelsea usually build up their attacks, and then if we lose the ball up there, then everybody gets back into shape and we don't concede goals. We conceded the goal because we lost the ball when we was out of our defensive shape, and then we got hit in the transition. Because Jorginho then had to go to...
You're reacting. Everyone's like, oh my God.
Everybody's just reacting. It's
like, oh my God, he's dribbling.
But the major mistake was REECE James. So let's just say it how it is. Stop trying to find... This is what I was...
It's a sequence of errors, much like against us when we beat you at your place and done the double. But it's same thing happened. Because
when it came to Jorginho against you lot, that's when I gave him the proper blame, because he should be picking up his head and passing it back to his goalkeeper and knowing what's going around him. That's why I gave Jorginho the main fault. But the main fault for that goal was REECE James. Then people want to say Kepa. Listen, Kepa can't grow any taller. He's not saving that. Simple.
Let me press you on that, though, because I can't lie to you. I can't blame Kepa. Like, you can't blame. It's a terrific strike. It's very much what happens in the FA Cup. It sums up the magic of the FA Cup. We can talk about people. We've talked about maybe, you know, someone could have closed him down. I think everybody in this life can agree, REECE James, you don't lose that ball. It's not a thing. I can't blame Kepa. On one hand, it's a terrific strike. It should have been stopped. I've got no blame for Kepa per se. But I can't lie. When I watch the game again, I still maintain that it's not him. He cannot grow a couple inches. Pause. That sounds a bit booky. But can he have... does a better keeper save that? Because I spoke to my Spurs brethren. He was saying, even though Lloris is shaky, he expects Lloris to save that. I'm not quite as confident to say Leno saved that, but I reckon Leno might do a thing there. I can't lie to you.
This is the thing. I'm not a goalkeeping expert coach. You know what I'm saying? So
neither am I. I'm playing.
It's really difficult to say, because man are just saying because Mendy's taller he would have saved it, but then other man are saying there's agility involved. There's so many other things involved as well, and there is. So it's not just simply I'm taller, I'm getting to every shot. It's not. That's not how it works, isn't it? Obviously, man, Kepa's meant to be like a cat. He's meant to get off the ground quicker. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're a professional goalkeeper. You should be able to pattern that.
Yeah, he should be able to pattern
allegedly, but it's not it for me.
But if Mendy is saving that, which I must say for me personally, I think Mendy has a much higher percentage of saving that. I don't know. It's not definitely 100%.
You just back him. No, you just back him a bit more.
Yeah, I back him 100%. If I'm putting down money, I'm putting down money on Mendy to save that.
Smash the like button, people.
But it's not Kepa's fault. It's Tuchel's fault then, because Tuchel selected Kepa, not Mendy.
Yeah, let me press you on that, because that was the next issue. Like, this is what I'm saying. We need to speak about a lot. I hear just to play devil's advocate, because I think on one hand, you know me, I like to sit on the fence. I think on one hand, Thomas Tuchel is wrong for what he did. I think he's right. You know, on one hand, I hear it. I agree with all of that sort of stuff with the team that got you there, gets you there, blah, blah, blah. But for me, if you play the best team you think's in the final, like I know the two might not be interchangeable, but I can pretty much guarantee against City, you're going with Mendy. You know, you're in the competition to win things. Mendy's your best keeper. He gives you more of a percentage of winning it. Again, I don't want to say he could have saved it and been Superman, because I don't think it's necessarily Kepa's fault. But where are you at with let me know all your thoughts in relation to Thomas Tuchel on that game, really, because the Mendy thing to start with and anything else. We spoke about REECE James or Jorginho. Would you have also switched to Aspilicueta and REECE James when you saw it weren't working too?
I think REECE James overall, if I'm not gonna be a donkey and like just get bare vex with everybody, I think REECE James was good. Do you know what I'm saying? For most of the game, he just made a massive error. Yeah,
the Cobham boys held it up.
Yeah, he made a massive error. And that's unfortunately, that's the key moment of the game. That's where he's going to have to get the stick. But the majority of the game, the defending from the team was actually good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the team didn't have any issues defensively. And this is what this person is getting at. The team, in the last 3 games, we've conceded 1 goal against City.
What comment?
I think the comment that was just on the screen about Kepa, we're gonna blame.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah. So the team conceded 1 goal against Man City, individual error from Christensen. Team conceded 1 goal against Arsenal, individual error from Jorginho / Zuma, whatever.
Christensen the week before that in the FA Cup, if you want to throw in that to suit your agenda as well.
And then yesterday, individual error from REECE James. So the defense for the majority of the game is still defending very well. We're still, do you know what I'm saying? It's now the individual errors are creeping in, which need to stop. Because when the individual error creeps in and we don't keep clean sheets, look what the attack is doing. Nothing. They're not getting no goals, and therefore we're losing the games now. Do you know what I'm saying? The defense is still the foundation of this team. It's still the strongest point of this team, and it's still what's carrying this team. That's what's going on here. This team should not be able to just concede 1 goal and lose games. The attack should be able to score goals. So the issues have not changed. The only difference is that now we're not keeping clean sheets because of a couple individual errors. And now we're losing games.
Sounding a bit like Arsenal,
drawing or winning. Now Tuchel, this is like I said last week when you asked me what's wrong with Tuchel, I couldn't give you nothing really. But this week
I told you about them individual mistakes, brother. I told you about Chelsea, man.
Now I can, because let me say something here. That FA Cup game, them changes were too slow. Now, the starting 11 for me was questionable. I understood the logic of starting.
Let us paint a picture for people that might not have been watching the game. You know, when you say 11, specifically, let us know in specifics what your problems in that. But carry on, my dude.
In terms of the 11, my issues with that team was Alonso starting. I thought like Chilwell.
I see you tweet that.
Yeah, I thought Chilwell had. First of all, he's the better player, and second of all, he's got the motivation to play against his former club. He's got the motivation to play against Leicester. That was very evident when he scored. His goal. Yeah, he scored his offside goal and did his passion and all that. He's very, very motivated to score. Yeah, that's very clear. So I personally didn't get Alonso. Now Ziyech and Werner were having absolute stinkers. Yeah, in that first half.
Couple man looking fraudy, boy. Overmars might not know ball. He's trying to say bring him to Arsenal. He might be big.
Yeah. Ziyech and Werner were dropping stinkers. Now, for me personally, I want to take Ziyech off because even though Werner was dropping a stinker, Werner can still cause problems and run around and create space and call whatever. You know, he can do something. Ziyech looked like he's having one of them days where he just was moving mad lazy. Them changes did not come until the 70th minute. And when the changes came, no shit, the intensity rises. Everybody's all bubbling. Yeah, let's get the goal now. After
looking like he's on something.
Yeah, but the game was going against us for a good since the second half kicked off. Since that whistle blew, the second half was clearly not going towards our favour. But it took that long for Pulisic and all these man Hudson-Odoi to come on. That for me is not good enough. You got to be quicker on your toes, making them changes earlier. I don't know what he was waiting for. The next thing,
just to hone in on that, very reactive because I ain't got no case studies, but I'm sure this man has hooked people at half time and done all of those sort of things. So I was a bit shocked. Maybe it's a final, and maybe that's the omen that psychologically Tuchel needs to get over. Maybe he overcomplicated things, similar to his good friend Pep. When I look at Aspilicueta and REECE James, or not changing that, but go on.
Yeah, I mean, usually he's proactive, but that day he was reactive. He took too long to make the subs because that team were performing poorly. He's like you said, he's hooked people off before half time. Tammy's been hooked. Hudson-Odoi's come on and got hooked. So he's
done ruthless stuff out here.
Yeah, he didn't impact the game the way he should have because you could see by the changes we made, bang, everybody up. Do you know what I mean? Chilwell, again, wants to be on that pitch. Pulisic brought something. Hudson-Odoi brought something. We took too long to make those changes. The starting 11 was a bit ropey in the first place playing Alonso. I didn't understand that, but cool. Then,
so we got Alonso, Kepa, questionable selection.
Kepa, I understood the logic because I've seen Pep and all these other guys play a cup goalkeeper throughout the whole thing, and I get it, squad harmony and all these things there. Did I agree with it? No. But was I really complaining? Not really, because I understood the logic. But personally, I would have wanted Mendy to start, but I understand why Kepa was on the pitch. But if it goes wrong, then you have to take the
you have to change something else.
You know who the weaker goalkeeper is. So if he doesn't cost you, which he hasn't, by the way, so that's the thing.
To be fair, he hasn't
cost them. So you know he hasn't cost Chelsea really since Tuchel's been in charge. He's been keeping clean sheets, cool. But if he does cost you, you know who the stronger goalkeeper was. So that's just something you're gonna have to firm within yourself, and you're gonna have to look in the mirror and talk. You know, have a word with yourself when you get home and accept that defeat. Do you know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. You 100%. Make your decisions, you die on your decisions. Now,
die on your sword, 100%.
My main issue with him that I'm taking away from that game was you need to be proactive like you was before with your changes because you took too long. And by the time you made your changes, not saying it was too late because we did create mayhem and Mount shot and Schmeichel doing worldies, but at the end of the day, you could have stopped that nonsense going on before the
From
goal.
happening
Because
way before.
From the moment the second half kicked off, 5 minutes. And in 5 minutes, I'm not seeing nothing. So people are getting hooked. That's the end of the discussion. Not waiting for a goal to go in. 5 minutes.
5 minutes, 10 max to change something.
Yeah, some people are getting hooked. No problem. Straight away, they're getting hooked. So that would be my main gripe, is that it's just not being proactive.
What do you make of this? Because for me, when I look at Arsenal, and again, Chelsea's different for any reasons, and Thomas Tuchel, you can see a DNA and stuff. But I do, through what you've been saying and what I've seen, I see a couple of common things in that. In the improving defense, way better than us, and your players are way better. But individual mistakes up until a point when you've got Zuma and potentially Christensen, and Reece James needs to get that out of his game. That's a problem that Arsenal have. Obviously, we need a centre half. When I look at the front three now, again, psychologically coming to England first time, all of this sort of stuff. Do you think Thomas Tuchel is getting the best out of that front three? Because the movement's great, the link-up play is good. There's been moments where we've sung their praises, but consistently, are you getting enough change? Because whatever we say about it, Werner wasn't expensive, but he wasn't cheap. Havertz cost a lot of money. Werner cost a lot of money. Pulisic has a lot of reputation for being a wonder kid, and etc. etc. You're not involving your top goal scorer, Tammy Abraham. Giroud was a bit of a flavour of the month a couple months ago. He looks like he's not the guy right now. So where you at with the attacking team?
To start with the Germans, I think Werner's playing in his him playing on that left hand side forward, second striker, whatever you want to call it. That's his strongest position. He played in a 2-striker system at Leipzig, and he's now sometimes had someone ahead of him. And in games where we feel like it's going to be open, there's going to be space in behind, like at Anfield, like against Man City at Wembley, we played him up front, take advantage of space. So Werner can play up front only when there's space in behind. If there's a high line, he can play up front. But when there's any sort of mid to low block,
he's on that left.
Exactly, he needs to be on that left. So for me, Werner's conversion rate, that's his own issue. He needs to go and speak to whatever higher power he believes in.
I agree.
Go and sort that out. Because at the end of the day, my man could not put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, that's not on Thomas Tuchel.
It's not possible. The chances created since he's arrived to the conversion rate in this team is disgusting. Like, it is. I checked the stats, I think last week.
Sorry for Donny, man.
Most chances created in the Premier League, most shots, 9% conversion rate. Them stats, don't look them up now. They'll change. But that was the stats last weekend because Sky Sports were checking it. That's disgusting. Yeah. So Chelsea creating chances and not taking them. That's not on the manager. Now, if we move on to Mason Mount, he's improved. He's definitely improved. Do you know what I'm saying? He's improved quite a lot. You look at Pulisic, can't lie, he's been inconsistent. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got bare injury issues. 1 minute he's the god, and next minute he's the villain. He's up and down, and mainly I'm gonna put that down to fitness. And I want to see Pulisic have just a clean run season with no.
But this is why I'm playing devil's advocate, bro, because it's completely different. But it's like, I agree with what you're saying. Everyone seems to have their own individual sort of drama as to why themselves are not excelling, and it is on them. But same way I flip it on Arteta, the same way Thomas Tuchel took over at the halfway point and he's done business and he's an elite manager in that regard. I look at it, there can't be a coincidence as to why you lot are creating, but the creating isn't correlating, or potentially it's not all happening. Because sometimes, as much as you're creating, you have looked predictable, you have looked without ideas. For me, it becomes pretty obvious a team can beat you when you haven't got a number 9 and it's not a game for you where you're, the interchanging movement, because it's not their game plan. It happened to us. And no coincidence, we had a good centre-half performance when, you lot are behind or not playing the way you want, so people are getting frustrated. You've got Havertz dropping deep. Pulisic is receiving it on the halfway line. Mount's popping up wherever, but none of them are just staying as a quote-unquote lamppost as our centre-half. That obviously makes them, we ain't got no one to defend against, so they're playing better. Arguably, that makes you go higher up the field. So is this something...
It's meant to be, it's meant to be a fluid, interchangeable front three. That's why he's not using Giroud from the start or Tammy from the start, because they can't interchange into different positions. So his front three is not only an attacking structure, but also a defensive structure. When they press, he wants players that can press in different positions. He knows that if they're interchanging and now suddenly Timo Werner's on the right, he can do his job from that hand side and create opportunities from there. He knows that against Ziyech can take up that central role like he did for the goal against Man City, for the goal against Atletico Madrid, and get into the box and score goals. Well, that's something he's been instructed to do. He wants attackers that can interchange. The reason why is because he doesn't have a number 9 that he feels is world-class enough to sacrifice
that he believes in.
That pressing. It's the same with Manchester City. Aguero was at the peak of his game. So you would sacrifice something because of who he is. Because he's going to bag you 20 goals. Tammy and Giroud are not 20, 25, 30 goal season strikers. They're just not. They're not Mohamed Salah's. They're not Harry Kane's. So he's not willing to sacrifice his overall structure and defensive, whether that's the defensive pressing structure or even the creating chances structure now with the fluidity and whatever and the movement. He's not willing to sacrifice what he wants for those guys because he doesn't rate them. It's simple. He don't rate them like that. So I can't really argue with him because I don't think he's wrong. I don't think Tammy is good enough to start for Chelsea Football Club right now.
Do you think he deserves to be marginalised like he has been, though?
But no, exactly. That's where I disagree. Do I feel like he deserves to be out the squad and not an option on the bench? I don't think many Chelsea fans are calling for him to start because he's rusty now. So is Giroud. Every time Giroud comes on, brother can't do anything.
Looks off it a bit, yeah, because he's
rusty as hell and he's leaving anyway. But to not have Tammy on the bench, you better be able to get that goal somewhere. Because if you can't, now people are going to be like, yo,
that's a question to ask you, of course.
It has to be. And when you've got two left backs on the bench as well, don't really make too much sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. It don't make any sense. So so every time he's asked this question, he keeps saying, well, we've got 18 players in the squad and we can't have any more. But you need goals. And
he's telling you what, go on.
You need goals, and really, you should probably have as many goal scorers on the bench as possible. That's just basic logic from my point of view. Now, obviously, he's cooking up something bigger, innit? So I don't know what his plan is here. But if you're scoring goals, nobody cares. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't say anything if you're scoring goals. Like you said, you've answered the question.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know Tammy's not world class, and I know when Tammy steps foot on that pitch, there's going to be a bag of issues as well. I know he's not going to be able to head the ball. I know he's
terrible for a big
I know he's going to fall over sometimes, or he's going to be. I know the ball's going to come over from Reece James, and his legs are going to be dangling, and he's not going to quite get there. There's a bag of problems. So when Chelsea fans will try and tell you, "Oh yeah, this is the Messiah, he's going to fix all our problems," no, it's not possible. There's no such thing. There's no player in this squad in that attack that's going to fix all our problems. So right now, he's just setting up the base, setting up the build-up, setting up the chance creation, and he's saying to you lot, do whatever you can do in it, because obviously there's issues with you, man. So I'm just gonna just set up everything else, and then if you can get a goal, happy days. If not, 0-0. That is literally what is going on right now. Right. Until he bags a real proper gunman who's serious about scoring goals in the summer, that's how it's gonna be. So until that happens, we're just trying to get through. Man's just getting by, innit? That's what. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just getting by. You know when mummy gives you lunch money for the week and it's a tenner. And you're dividing it up in your head, and you know you got £2 every single day.
Yeah, you got to hold it up.
Some of your friends are trying to do some bougie shit and spend £5 in a day. You got to get by. Like if you're gonna do that, then one day you're not eating. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yesterday we didn't eat. We spent all our money at the Etihad. We spent £5 at the Etihad. 2 goals. You know? Are you mad? 2 goals.
I beat it. That's a madness.
Bro, we had a whole slice of pizza and everything, bro. And then now, come Arsenal and Leicester, we're starving. We're not eating.
I completely forgot about that. Raw. What do you make of what's happening in the summer, though? Because obviously there's talk of Haaland, there's talk of Lukaku. What do you make, especially if Tammy Abraham does go? I don't know Chelsea's matters, but there's talk of a contract, signing it or not signing it. What do you make of what happens? And obviously, apparently his missus had a lot to say on the net, on Instagram.
We got bare wifeys and females talking a lot, whether it's Silva's wife or Tammy's girlfriend.
Love it.
The girls are talking now. They're bare vocal, but listen, I mean, Drew's leaving anyway, so that's done. Like he's not signing a new deal. And then Tammy's probably on the way out as well. The only thing with Tammy is that the reason why it's not guaranteed because we don't know who we're signing. We need to sign strikers. Now, we was linked to Aguero. He's going to Barca. I don't really think he was the solution anyway. He would have been a backup choice.
He would have been in the same sort of problems in a couple of years.
You can't rely on him fitness-wise. You know what I'm saying? Finishing is there, but everything else is like it's going downhill. The reliability is not there. So Chelsea just need to find a world-class striker. I don't think Lukaku's as available as it sounds because, listen, he's working under his dream manager. They've just won Serie A, and he's in a system that suits him perfectly. Him and Lautaro Martinez is like yin and yang. Do you know what I'm saying? He couldn't have asked for anything better. He's got a runner around him who's busy bee, getting involved. Do you know what I'm saying? It's lovely. Now, is he going to leave that for Chelsea? We've already broke his heart once. Is he really going to risk it again? I don't know. Haaland, I personally think this European tour is just a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, nonsense. I think he's doing, you know, who do I want to compare it to? A Stormzy thing. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just on tour. He's just on tour. Raiola's just on tour. He's not really gonna actually He's in tour. He's got
whoever
the tour
got the
dates.
bands, bro.
Like he's got, Haaland's got all the tour dates, and he's telling you to book and get your tickets on Ticketmaster. But you know that it's not happening. We're in pandemic. There's no concerts going on.
There's no one
He's got
trying to touch
London. He's got Milan booked.
He's got
He's
Sydney.
got Barcelona, Madrid, and you're not catching no flights to any of these countries. So it's not happening. There's no concerts. So he's gonna stay. That's just what's gonna happen. It's gonna be dead. He's not gonna go nowhere because he's got a release clause next summer. Why would you go now when you could talk to anybody next summer?
Unless a mad offer that you can't refuse or an opportunity you can't turn down.
It's mad. It's like stepping into a relationship this summer when you can chat to anybody next summer. You may as well just wait, innit? It don't make any sense. That's what's happening. So he probably won't move. So really, all this stuff we're trying to cook up is really, we're just having fun with it, but there's nothing gonna happen. In my opinion, I just feel like nothing's gonna happen. Harry Kane, Chelsea are not gonna be able to do business with Levy if we're keeping it up. But it's gonna take.
You lot couldn't get Modric, so
it's gonna take a world record. 100 million ain't gonna cut it.
Something that he's not worth.
It's going to take a world record fee. World record fee. I don't know how much Neymar and Mbappe cost, but it's going to be them numbers there to be talking to Harry Kane because Chelsea tax. So Chelsea tax, you get slapped on an extra 50 million minimum. So this is where the scouts come in. You're paid to do a job. This is where it's time.
You better come up with 20 targets, different levels, sort of strikers who's able to do it. This one's a target man. This one scores the motor goals. This guy needs that much. Because you just need. It sounds stupid, but you don't just need someone that can put the ball in the back of the net because you could score a lot of goals in that Chelsea system. Yeah,
that's the thing. Like we talk about,
especially if you're the only goal scorer. Like if you're the only scumbag on scoring goals.
I don't need a scout to tell me Harry Kane's good or Lukaku. That's not what scouts are paid for. Go on and do your job. This is it. It's your time to shine, hon. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you've been chilling all season, going up this country, getting flights paid for, watching games, writing down notes in group chats,
getting tracksuits.
Yeah, go and get the job done.
Go and show me what you found.
Go and show me what you found. Do I have bare faith in Chelsea scouting network? Absolutely not. However, let's go again. Do you know what I mean? This is your time to shine. So let's see what they can find because we need a striker. And just because the obvious targets are not available doesn't mean that now that
you can't get anyone.
Lost. When I see Leicester bagging Kante from League 2, League Dos, and Morris,
and they're moving amazing as well at that. Like
yeah,
Lee's
Tres. No, listen, I need to see
there's players out there, man. There's
need
players
to see
out
something. Because Leicester's scouting system's not no joke. Do you know what I'm saying? They just signed Soumare.
That's gonna make a change for them if he bangs.
Listen, I think he will. I don't know what it is with Leicester, but they just get it right. You got James Justin coming in to replace Chilwell. You know what I mean? You got
it right on Saturday, boy. Former manager Brendan Rodgers doing his thing, bro.
Fofana's what 19, 20 coming to replace Harry.
Who booed? There's rumors of again. I want to be careful. But who booed the kneeling and
well, listen, my buddy Lewis, he was recording, and I don't know if the Leicester fans were doing it because he's in the Chelsea away end, but some Chelsea fans booing 100%.
That's why Black keep scored in midfield against you, man, boy. This is lovely.
If it's karma for that and it's karma for the Super League thing, I'm cool. I believe in an eye for eye. If it's karma for the Super League thing, I'm not gonna lie to you. It made me feel a lot better. I was on BBC Radio the morning after and like going through the trauma again, and they said to me, they joked around. It was like, maybe this is karma for you guys trying to leave the Premier League and the Super League. I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I like that reasoning because I was pissed, innit? So I wasn't happy with that whole debacle. So I'm actually alright with that. Cool. Just don't let it happen again now, because obviously Man City tried to leave too, innit? So
where's your headspace at now? Obviously, you've got Leicester tomorrow. I don't know who you finish off the Premier League with.
Aston Villa, yeah.
Villa, what? So Villa on the weekend. Leicester tomorrow. Man City, where are you at now? Because in an ideal world, better performance that followed against Arsenal after the City game, going into the FA Cup, a convincing performance, even if you lost, would have been ideal. Where are you at now? Do you feel there's complacency in the team? You feel people think they're better than they are? Is this a positive in a hindsight beyond the obvious? Is this a positive shock to the system for people? Where are you at?
If this team has not been humbled this week, only God can help them now. You've just lost to the worst Arsenal team I've ever seen.
Yeah, in a hot second, boy. Twice
this season.
Yes.
And by the way, both of those performances could go down as probably your worst performances of the season. Absolutely slapped up at the Emirates. Then you lose to Leicester twice this season. Leicester dragged you in Lampard's last league game was against Leicester. 2-0 dragging fest. It was the most comfortable result from Leicester I've ever seen in my life. 2-0. You could have been making it 3-4, whatever you want. Do you know what I'm saying? Order it, eat it, love it. Do you know what I'm saying? Then the FA Cup, again, the Arsenal performance was meant to be like, because we're focusing on bigger things. And then you're telling me now, Leicester, you're going to drop the bag and then tell me that you're focusing for Leicester on Tuesday. Meanwhile, my brain's thinking, I swear the competition is the same Arsenal and Leicester now. You know what I'm saying? Like, still saying Premier League that you're dropping the bag. Yeah. So that don't really add up, but cool, whatever. So then now, so if they have not clocked on to that humbling this week and don't step up against Leicester, especially after Amate's dashing banners, yeah.
I shout Amate. That's some gang.
If you ain't got no fire in your belly after you're seeing brother dash the crest on the floor in the change room, loving life, then I don't know for you lot, because you ain't Chelsea material if you ain't feeling away. So Aston Villa, we got, you know, people don't know, they forget to mention it. We're going to Aston Villa with their fans in their stadium. Yeah, that's
true. That's something to be wary of. Grealish, hopefully he's on top form. You know, you want to confirm that Euros place, bro.
So I still believe in my team to get top 4, because if they don't get it, let's have it right. It's kind of disrespectful, isn't it, to the club now, because you can't be out here in control of your own destiny and fumbling like this.
Up, you know.
And like, you've got Liverpool scoring last minute headers with Alisson now, doing up madness again. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to smell that Liverpool vibe now, about, because they haven't really smelled like Liverpool all season. But now I'm starting to smell the cop. You know what I'm saying? And you'll never walk alone before.
Yeah, they're back.
That I can smell it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Alisson for that goal yesterday.
Yeah,
still.
You know Liverpool, them ones where they get them last minute winners and everything. Yeah, I can smell it. So that's
imagine that Anfield air, as I call it. It's just the forces just gravitate towards
fans
Liverpool.
will be, who they got? Fans will be back at their stadium, innit, for one of these games, surely. Who Liverpool got?
I don't even know, man.
You're gonna Liverpool
through Arsenal getting beaten up. I just don't even look. I don't really know who's playing who. I definitely don't look at the league table. It's an absolute.
Liverpool got Palace on the last day, so you're gonna hear all that sing.
Palace, please. What is it? Palace away.
Palace at home. So Liverpool at home to Palace.
Oh wait, Palace away. They beat them up as well. I swear they won like 7-0 or something.
Yeah, Palace are at home. So you're gonna get.
And again, that's Roy Hodgson's last game potentially. Hopefully,
you're gonna get all that sing song. So that's gonna come into play. So that's great. And then listen, like I said, it's in our hands. So I expect us to get the job done. But the way that these men are moving, they need to, like I said, they need to have a word with themselves and pattern up. Then when it comes to that Champions League final, I'll be lying to you if my confidence is not shot down 30%.
It's sad to say, but I think you lot are going to win it, man. I want to be wrong. I'm hoping I talk negative things into existence, but I just think Pep's going to overcomplicate things.
Do you know what's going to happen?
I want to be wrong.
From me, I'm downplaying this like everything. I'm going in with no confidence. I'm saying this like I'm changing my motive on this now. I'm going in there.
Hey, I think you're muted, bro.
Hold on.
Hey, is it me or you?
There we go. I'm going in there like nothing. Yeah, I'm going in there like nothing else. So for me personally, I'm going in that game like we're underdogs, and we are already underdogs. We ain't got too much chance.
Be fearless,
and
man.
That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna leave it at that. So now, if anything happens, it's a lovely surprise. Do you know what I'm saying?
What do you make of if you lose tomorrow? Top 4 gone.
Huh?
What do you make of this question? If Matisse, if you lose tomorrow, is top 4 done?
Let me look at the league table. If we lose tomorrow.
Just before you answer that, though, a quick little break and word from the sponsors. Yeah, we're back. Hey, Matisse ran off. I was about to say the hell. Yeah, answer your question, my bro.
When it all depends on the Liverpool result. They've got Burnley, but for me, yes, you know what I'm saying. Like you can't afford to lose to Leicester. If you lose to Leicester, it's not in our hands anymore. So I'm gonna say it's done because it's not in our hands. I would expect Liverpool to win their final 2 games. So done. That would be that. In my opinion, it would be done. So yeah,
if you can't
afford to lose.
If you didn't get top 4, where would you put that?
To draw. You can't afford to not win.
What would you put that down to? If you don't get top 4, would you put that down to? Like, what game would you look back and say it was there, or week like it was there?
Arsenal.
Aye, shout Arteta breaking the curse of Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah.
Elite.
Yeah, we've dropped points to Brighton. We dropped points to West Brom. We dropped points to Leeds, Southampton. But that Arsenal game where you could have put yourself in touching, because we needed 4 points. So you get them 3 and you're basically nearly there, right? The Arsenal game. That's where we fumbled the bag, Arsenal.
So where do you like, let's just say, would you still give Thomas Tuchel a contract if he doesn't get top 4 and he doesn't win a trophy, or if he wins this Champions League and gets Champions League qualification domestically? If he gets one of these 3 potential prizes, do you still give him that new deal that apparently isn't in the works?
If he gets one of the 3, I would give him a new contract because his objective is to qualify for the Champions League. I don't care if he does it via top 4. Win the Champions League and you qualify for the Champions League. There you go. Do you know what I'm saying? There you go. So his job was to qualify for the Champions League. Then his secondary task would have been to win a trophy. But did anybody realistically think we'd be in the Champions League final? No. And the FA Cup, of course, you always really aim to win the FA Cup, but it's not a guarantee. But we should have won that, yeah. But it's definitely not the board's priority. 100% no. Champions League football is the priority. So as long as he's taking us to Champions League football next season, he'll get the new contract, in my opinion, because he's taken us from wherever the hell we were under Lampard to Champions League football. That was the job. If he doesn't do any of the 3 and we don't make top 4 and we don't get Champions League football, I wouldn't give him a new contract because he's still got a year left. So give him the summer, give him next year, and let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? There you go. And then if things are on the right track, then you give him a new contract then. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's it. It's just simple. But under no circumstance, there's nothing that could happen where I would sack him. Not possible. That's one thing I'll make clear. There's nothing. There's nothing that can happen until the end of the season that I would sack him. Not possible.
So what if he somehow fumbles everything?
I still wouldn't sack him. No. I personally believe in giving a manager at least a full season, and I always give new players a full season, and then second year I'll judge them. So that's a rule that I don't deviate from that rule.
Well, you're not judging Havertz?
Like, I'm not happy with Havertz. I'm not happy with any of our new signings, like performance. I expected more, but I don't want any of them sold this summer. I want them all to get their second season, their pre-season, and show what they can do. And then if they don't deliver, then it's up to the individuals. It's a case.
I heard he was like Mesut Ozil and all them things, and he's wavy and this, that, and the third. Boy,
listen, he's young. He's 20.
You signed for Chelsea. You being young, you have an ability. You doing this. And once you play for the Ops, I don't care.
Man had the disease as well. Like young and yeah.
Shout out to Havertz, but you signed for the Ops. Once you sign, it's like Ndombele. You were one of the greatest ever midfielders in my eyes. You be signed for Spurs, you're dead. Like, hey, you're rubbish. It's agendas, man. I didn't pick this life. This life picked me, man. It is where it is. But what was I gonna say to you? Obviously, well, not obviously, because I think I've deleted the timestamps. No, I haven't. England business, England time. Now, who goes on the plane for you for England? Because I asked my fans, I need to actually read through it. I asked them to name their lineup or their squad for England. What's your squad? So, like, obviously, let's improvise a bit. Let me share this Google Doc with you, just so we have a reference point and fans can see what we're on about. But yeah, obviously, that's the timestamps. Ignore that, people. But if we're talking about England, let's start with the goalies. Should really use squad builder or something, but it's too late in the day full of that. Goalies, who we saying?
3 goalies, isn't it?
For me, what? I'd probably say,
Do you know what? Yeah.
And you'll probably go in Pickford.
It's not easy because that Dean Henderson, brother, that goal that he conceded to Salah got me thinking.
Boy, looking a bit booky. I can't lie. The goalkeeping spot. I don't even rate Pickford.
I don't rate Pickford like that either.
I don't rate Bear them like that, man.
I think Pope probably has to start in it.
I don't even rate Pope like that. I think he's a bit shaky as well. Like,
we don't have much here. If Emi Martinez could switch nationality, where is he? Argentinian? Has he got?
Yeah, he's been called up though, man. He's gone. So what are we saying for? Let me break it down. Centre backs, because this is where it starts to get political. Realistically, Maguire's there.
I don't want to see Eric Dyer's name on this thing.
Bro, do you know what? It's not going to happen, but I would say him, you know. For me, I'll say Godfrey still.
Yeah, I'd like to see Godfrey. I definitely would like to see Ben Godfrey. I think he's been really good for them.
It's a 27-man squad, isn't it?
I think.
Centre halves. People help the people them as well, because we got to do Premier League Team of the Year as well. Someone said Stones. Ooh.
Let me look at the chat. Yeah, John Stones has got to be in there. 100%.
Yeah, Stones. You know, I can't lie. Declan Rice goes and is able to play centre half for me, but it's not in my image.
And now he would go down as a midfielder. So
yeah, but I'm saying I'd rather like I'd bring one less centre half because you'd be playing. It's a bit like when you got Dyer. I sometimes think there's a couple players you can get away with.
I think Carl Walker now is looking like a right-sided centre back in that back. If we're playing back three, I don't like playing back three with England, but if you're playing a back three, Carl Walker goes down as a
neither do I. Oh, man, I'm saying Mings, you're boying it. No, I'm not on the Mings thing. I'm not
on the Mings thing yet. Let's wait a second. Let's see. Let's go through a few more names.
You know what? We'll slap a Mings in. That's going to VAR. We'll put a little asterisk on his thing, and then we'll highlight him. We don't know. He's late decision.
How many we need? How many centre backs we need? 6.
I believe so. Yeah. What is it? 26 7-man squad, didn't it?
You may as well put Walker in there because Walker's not going to play right wing back.
Walker's got his call up. Who else we going with? Trust me. Big up Big up all the members. Make sure you're hitting the like button, bro. I like Mings, but it's rugby, man. It's rugby. If we're talking about trying to do this thing in the international level, it's rugby, bro. It's got to go VAR. Mings has to go VAR. I'm not sure on that. Oi, Martin. I can't lie. I'm behind that one still. I'm behind the Cody one. Still, Cody one. I can condone that. That's probably it for centre halves. I feel like we're missing someone, but that's realistically.
Listen, it might be a bit of Chelsea bias, but Tomori's been ripping up at AC Milan, you know.
Raji, I don't know about that. Shout out to him, mate. Tell him do up under 21s or something, or do up fashion show. Luke Bellerin. Shout out to Mori, but you play for the Ops, man. I can't, man. I ain't been watching Serie A in it, so I got to bring out.
He's been doing bits.
I ain't been preying him, so I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. You got the Chelsea links. Man, are saying Lewis Dunk. I like Dunk still, but
it feels like we're getting a little bit.
Yeah, fam. You know, circle back on the defenders. Circle back. Your VAR. Who else is making it to VAR, man? Mings has made it to VAR. Tomori VAR. Who else?
I think Mings, Tomori, and maybe I'd say probably Lewis Dunk, innit?
Do you know what? Even though Everton, you know, Keane base. If Dyer's there, then
Dyer can't be in this squad.
The only ones I'm saying with Maguire, it is what it is. I think Godfrey can get a place there. He's not really the strongest of claims. Stones goals, Walker goals. I'm not really trying to do the Dyer thing.
No really Chambers, no Holding.
Man, I say, hey, Holding. We can run agendas, but no, man. Let's be serious.
No Holding, no Chambers, none of that. No.
Let's be serious. They're not gonna make it. Man, I'm saying bare Konza shouts. I can't lie, man. The fact that man are shouting Mings and Konza with respect to them. It shows It shows the levels on the floor, man. It shows the levels on the floor. Chew, that's a shout. Cody can't play in the back four, but are England playing the back four, bro? They're playing the back three. Southgate versus Kane still, so
playing the back three.
They're playing so it's right up his street, really. Defense, I don't know, man. I think for me, I'm looking at Declan Rice to do a job. I'm going with probably them 4, 5, and then you know. Is what it is. Someone keep count because maths isn't my strong point. We got to make sure we actually have enough players, like physically enough players. If anything, 30 max, we'll do a preliminary squad sort of thing. But what centre mids is where it gets gazy. Now, for me, we don't need to start differentiating cams like actual midfielders. Foden, I don't care if you're playing on the left cam, you're in the team for me. Henderson's not going to be fit or he makes the look. I'd say Rice is in there for me. Where else you looking at in midfield? I've gone Rice, Foden.
Oh, you're not doing the wing backs yet? Okay.
Oh shit.
Got to do the wing backs.
Pardon my language, people.
Got to do the wing backs. What would you do the wing backs? The wing backs are easy, I think, for me.
I lie. You're bagging the play, Saka. Still, you're coming through on a little left back thing. You're coming through, Saka. Saka's getting the play. I can't lie.
Is Saka gonna go down as a left back?
But he better, bro. He better. The man's sick. Are you
should he not go down as a forward? Should he not go down as a forward player?
Oh, he should just get on the plane and just do what needs to happen. You know, you see the man play centre mid, left wing, right wing, left back, right back cam. Saka's sick, man. He can show them Cobham boys a thing or two, man. Come on. Not agenda them, man, bro. Like, he's not Callum Hudson today. He's really on crud.
Listen, Saka got hooked against Chelsea, you know.
Boy. You don't need them man there against Chelsea. Like, come on, like, give it to El Nini and that man.
I think Luke Shaw's got to be in there as well.
To be fair, he deserves it on form.
Them
Right,
three
cool.
will be your guys.
Saka's temporarily going to VAR. Don't worry, my guy. You're getting in this squad.
Now Saka's in the squad. Saka's in the squad. 100%.
Use it to my ear. So what? Chilwell, Shaw. That's the two left backs.
Yeah,
we're gonna bring their right backs. This is the thing. Walker's already there. I don't bring Wan-Bissaka personally.
Trent at right wing back in it because he doesn't have to be so defensive.
I think that's it for me. James/Trent. I think that's quite
James/Trent. Yeah, I wouldn't. Wan-Bissaka can't play right wing back. That's not happening.
He's not even. I like him, but it's like you're not gonna give me enough with the ball. I think people get onto him too much.
I'm not really trying to see Trippier either, so that's calm.
Yeah, you know he'll scumbag his way into the team. So yeah, we drop it down to midfield now, broski. And what I went Mount, right, centre mid. Sorry, Mount, Foden, Rice goes. Ward-Prowse. I think Ward-Prowse gets a looking on the plane, man, because he can just do a job. Like he's not glorious. Like they could do a job.
Do you think Calvin Phillips has to be? Nah, I don't know. Calvin Phillips.
He's VAR. Because he goes for me, but that's Calvin Phillips is VAR.
We need more than one holding midfielder in this team.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm going with a Ward-Prowse. I'm going with a Rice. Do you have to bring Dyer?
No, Dyer's not coming. Dyer's not getting on this plane.
Henderson, I don't know for Henderson's fitness. Even if he is fit, he's going to be a long way off his true sort of thing. You can't bag a
Grealish is definitely in this. Grealish is definitely
there, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do we count him as a centre mid or the more attackers in that?
Yeah, he'd probably go down as an attacker, to be fair. Centre mids, I'm just thinking for the balance, you need another holding midfielder just in case something happens with Rice. Bellingham, someone is shouting for Bellingham.
Early? No, fuck that, man. Bellingham's there, man. He's certified. Him, Saka, they're there, man. They're there. Shout out to whoever said Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, Bellingham. People are saying Maddison.
Do you know what it is? You can bring him, but it's like for me, you can bring him, but you've got Mount, Grealish goes for me, Foden goes. It's like, do I just bring a next forward then? Because I've got that there. So
man, I'm saying Smith Rowe, you're trying to be cheeky. I think under 21s for my guy.
Hey, if we can play Chelsea every week, why not, man?
Under 21s. I do rate him though. He's going to be a baller, but I think
realistically, it's not. He's not there. He's not ready right now.
Like that position is too hot right now. Like there's too many.
He's not. He's just cool off. You'll get there soon. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. At 127 likes, there's 260 of you locked in. It's great, but it's not good enough. Make sure you're subscribing to the people them's channels as well.
And then we'll ask about Lingard as well.
VAR thing. Like just wait. Let's just call a bit. You know, let's make another section and say, you know, do they have a shout? Let's just say, do they have a shout? Somebody said Lingard thrown in there. Smith Rowe, let's just throw you in there. Any chance to plug Arsenal people, I will. You know, Callum Chambers, should I plug him? He's had a little revival. No, I'm guessing. Still.
No. Smith Rowe, honestly, Smith Rowe is not going to get on this team.
He's not, but I'm just to have another Arsenal player on the paper, man. That's it.
What is but I'm just looking at my laptop, seeing Chambers' name coming out.
I had to plug him, man. You know, like listen, it's an Arsenal propaganda thing. Like, any chance to promote, but centre mids, Mount, Foden, Rice, Ward-Prowse, Bellingham. I probably think that's enough from actual centre mids. You know, I think you need a next. You need Henderson. Like, you need Henderson in there. You need a bit of glue, man. Like,
there's no.
As much as I like Bellingham, he's a youth. Like, you can't. International football is different. Ward-Prowse, I think,
very defensively suspect, that midfield.
But then again, it's go with a back three.
Yeah, it's a back three. So if we're trying to,
it'll probably go with one of, if Henderson was fit, Ward-Prowse or Rice. I'd like to see Foden in the 10, Mount as a pivot man in there. But
Henderson would be going in it. If it wasn't for injury, Henderson would be there.
Henderson be going still.
Then it would be calm.
You know what? Before we get into attackers, because strikers, I mean, I think the only striker you could probably say off the top of my head right now, Kane, he goes. Probably Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
I'm going to delete him for a sec because I hear it, he does, but Kane is the only one that goes for me off the top of my head. I can't lie, I'm bringing 4 strikers. I'm going Greenwood. I can't lie, Greenwood goes for me.
He's
with Saka and Jude Bellingham, and I don't care who's better than who. These are the young players they don't need to do up 21s. Like,
Greenwood has got to go. Greenwood's got to go.
Probably Calvert-Lewin, realistically.
I think, yeah, Calvert-Lewin just for a different option because the heading ability is mad.
But then what?
Sancho's got to go for the attackers, but every time Sancho steps foot for England, man doesn't play well because Southgate, I don't know what's going on.
Do you know what? I reckon that's all I bring for strikers, you know. Again, the Ings, the Mount.
You got every type of option.
Because for me, it's like if I drop back down into attackers, like this is where for me, I think we're all in agreement. Probably these names, you know,
Vardy's not going.
Vardy called it a day, so he's not on it. Attackers. This is what I'm saying. Ings, Bamford, them and there. When we sit about, they have a shout. But for me personally,
it's not necessary. It's not necessary.
You know, Sterling can go up there. You know, Rashi's going as well. You know, Rashford might as well be classed as a striker, but I'll leave him in attackers because he's always doing up left wing for Man United. Like, do you really need again? The games can go tits up, and then you look at it and say who's coming off the bench. You got Calvert-Lewin who's going to do the header thing. You know, Greenwood can give you something. Again, it's international football, so we have to discount that. Kane is Kane.
Like, I hear the incounts. I think if Bamford was going, Bamford would have been called up to the last squad.
Yeah, he would have.
He's not seen Bamford once in the squad. He's not going to just randomly bring him.
I'm not bringing Watkins and all them. I know I know Welbeck's found form, and I know he likes him.
No, Welbeck.
What do you mean, Rashford's on the plane, my guy? Rashford's on the plane. Calm down, people. Rashford's on the plane. I'm not on spammers. I'm not on. Like, Watkins can go for you lot. I'm not taking him. I'm mad. Big up you, my guy. I'll take Vardy, but Vardy said he's not on it. Like, Vardy said he's not trying to do international football, so he said he's not down. For me, Ings probably has a shout. You know, Ings has a shout. I can't lie. Maybe you're right, Moby. You know, maybe Ings has a better shout than Calvert-Lewin, but I just feel Calvert-Lewin, what he's got is he just gives you that direct threat, innit? Just lump it on his head.
I'm just trying to think of different options, isn't it?
Nah,
like Calvert-Lewin can bring something different. That's the thing.
I'm not really on the Watkins thing. I can't lie to you. Sterling will play number 9 before he gets that for me. You know, I'm looking at Sterling, Rashford, Greenwood to just if something happens to Kane to play up front before I even consider Calvert-Lewin really. So it's a bit techie for me because I want to bring wingers and that like Sterling, Saka, Sancho, Grealish, Rashford. They all go for me. You know.
Yeah. See, that's where Saka's not even like Saka has to go in it. So Saka probably goes down as one of the attackers.
Oh, Saka's there.
Yeah, Saka's there.
How many names have I even got here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So there's 25 players. I swear one person has to go in it. It's a 23-man squad.
How many man is it? A 23-man squad, isn't it?
I swear it's 30 and then they clip it and you can take 23. But they expanded it. But they made it. You can take more players though. I don't know the number though. Does anyone in the live chat know the number? Because I swear you can take more players. Bro, he did. Bro, what Ollie Watkins ripped Arsenal. He did, but bro, I've seen guys for Nottingham Forest rip us. So yeah, all right, yeah, love for that.
26-man squad.
So it's a 26-man squad. So we've got 24, 25 names here. So let's just say there's 2 names left. Now we can talk about. Is that
everybody included, or is this? What about them brothers in red? You haven't counted those, innit?
Let me move. No, I didn't include them. But Saka's name's been removed. Let me add them to the Do You Have a Shout list because they're all part of VAR. It's a VAR thing. So yeah, you man are doing that VAR.
Yeah, we've got to add Saka to that attackers list there.
So yeah, once again, wait. When did it big up the timestamp crew as well? So I can't even lie. I don't remember when this started, but this is it. Who goes to the Euro for ENG? So yeah, starting again, we got 3 goalies. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. One name gets it. So we've got Lingard, Calvert-Lewin, Smith Rowe. You lot can say Tomori and Mings if you want. Duncan Keane. I mean, if it's up to me, I can't lie. I want to bring another attacker, but I'd probably be conservative and just bring Calvin Phillips because I think we're a bit light there. If Henderson's not going to be involved, I think we need a bit of a different option. But on the other hand, I do feel that, you know, you could probably gamble with a striker, you know, and Ings, because I always think when the game goes wrong, let's just say you've started Kane, you've started Greenwood, or something's happened to Greenwood, and you started both of them. Calvert-Lewin's come on, you've used your 3 subs, and it's not happening, people. You know, let's just say, you know, and then you look at these attackers. I don't know if Saka's going to change the game. Sancho and Sterling, I don't know. Rashford, Grealish, again, do you take another chance? Bringing Danny Ings could be the difference of, or the striker could be, yeah, bring him on. That split decision might get you an equalizer in a tournament that you go on to win. I don't know. I would probably be conservative because I'm thinking about the long-term picture. I think England need a bit more pure centre mids there. You know, do you even go with Dele Alli? You know, he's played his way in some sort of form, you know, and you lot still scream Loftus-Cheek's a good footballer and ready to be level. So you lot do your thing with that, you know. People say Lingard will probably bag it. I wouldn't take Lingard, but
Lingard's a shout in it because Lingard's got a very good England record.
DC saying he's tailed off the last couple of games. A man said no Mason Mount mentioned. Mount's there, bro.
Mount's there.
Mount is 100% there. Tomori Stones. Tomori, I don't know, man. I think Stones has got a bit more about him on the ball, and that's what's going to tip it, because you need to be able to do that for Southgate with the back 3, man. So it is what it is.
How many names have you got on that list? Is there's still some space for some random?
Nah, I think that's 26, bro.
26.
So I think that's Pickford, Pope, Henderson, Chilwell, Shaw, Trent and James. For me, Godfrey, Maguire, Stones, Walker, Cody. Terrible defensive options, really. Mount, Foden, Rice, Ward-Prowse, Bellingham, Calvin Phillips, Saka, Sterling, Sancho, Grealish, Rashford, Kane, Greenwood, and Calvert-Lewin. Complete that. So yeah, man, we can delete the do you have a shout. And now the great thing is we can start all over again, because now it's time for Premier League Team of the Year, man.
This is where it gets sticky.
Very. I can't lie. It's difficult to do these things off the top of my head, because when you finish, you're like, oh, what happened?
It's very sticky now.
We'll get there in a second, people. As you look and see, there's admin things to do. Player of the Year now is where it gets sticky. Very political. Let's go. These are my notes from last game. We don't need to worry about that. Who goes in goal for you? I think Martinez personally. Yeah, I think people gas up everything he does. Yeah. People gas it, but he's been a great signing for Villa, really. And whenever we've seen it,
outstanding this season.
He gets that. People get your looks in as well. You know, man are saying Cantwell and Max Aaron's for England squad. It's a madness.
You lost your mind, Norwich fans.
James needs to be in the squad purely for FA YouTube clips with other squad members. Fair play. He's good for the guys. Kofal, PFA. I don't know about Kofal. That's a mad one. Easy pick at centre half.
Yes,
could I say Shaw at left back? I feel wrong for saying it, but I feel right. I feel Shaw's played all right this year.
Yeah, I think over the course of the season, Man United second for a reason. I think Luke Shaw's got to go in.
Let me actually hit the notes, because I think it should be Shaw, but let me get my receipts.
I think it has to be Shaw, to be honest.
Where's them receipts?
I'm not gonna lie, after what I saw for a farmer yesterday, I kind of want him in there as well. Thiago Silva as well.
Don't be silly, man. Don't be silly, bro. Don't be silly.
Thiago Silva, man, he's been brilliant.
I still remember when he was getting spun at the Hawthorns, don't be silly.
Yeah, that's just a one-time thing.
Agendas. Right back.
His man just didn't really like West Brom, wasn't it?
I went through my old notes. Cancelo's gonna. I know he played left and right, but he'll go there. You know what? I'd probably go. Let's just be calm. Sure, there's one centre half spot, man. I don't want to just lean towards the bigger clubs, man, because I could see arguably it could be the centre half partnership of the two City boys. I think I'm gonna give it through Fana, like you said, really. But again, we're probably missing out a centre half, like probably a centre half missing out.
Fofana. It's between Fofana and
4-3-3 thing.
Huh?
What you say?
It's between Fofana and Silva.
Lidge. Yeah, 4-3-3, like I said. So I'm going with probably in the quote unquote 10. Fernandez. The man just
4-3-3, yeah?
Yeah, the man can't be stopped. He's scoring goals, man. Like Bruno's doing the madness for my FPL team as well. So he's got to be there.
Yeah, he's got to be
And
there.
I think I can. People, let me know if I'm wrong, but me personally, I want to put both arguably, but I'd say Kevin De Bruyne or Gundogan. A part of me wants to throw Mahrez into this thing as well. I think we can all agree Salah's got to be here. There's interesting decisions, man.
I
There's some
can't lie,
interesting.
yeah. There is a shout for Telemans.
Yeah, there is. But the man, they won the league, though. All right, you know what? Let's try not to be all City. So Telemans. Hopefully that's how you spell it. He's gonna get a pivot.
Does Gundogan have to go in there?
I can't lie. I think Gundogan's had sick. I know he's not scoring week in, week out. It's probably him or that Kufal guy. You know, I don't know. Trying to actually, he's been sick. Could it even? Man, I'm forgetting like Fabinho's had been quite quality and what's been a crap season for Liverpool. I can't lie. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm throwing his name out there. I personally would go towards either Kevin/Gundogan. To be fair, I'm gonna go with the safe Kevin.
You've got to have a Man City player in there. People are saying Suchek at West Ham. I'm not gonna lie, Suchek is a shout at West Ham.
Mash his work.
Oh man, to have a midfield with no Man City player just seems a bit wrong. There's no balance in that midfield, though. I can't lie to us.
Yeah, it's dead. We can only play one way. Like Kevin, no, but then again, Telemans can pass the ball, but you know, Kevin and Fernandes, we can just spam some serious goals. Like,
there's no DM though.
We don't do DM business, man. We play one way, and that's this way, isn't it? Like, so what? Salah, I don't think people can do what Salah
has to go there. Harry Kane has to go there.
It's a shame, man, because you could say arguably some other strikers have performed very well and deserve their praise, man. Really, there's a couple, man. Do you know who?
Harry Kane's been unbelievable.
I can't lie. I think Ward-Prowse has a shout to be in this.
Ward-Prowse?
I think he's got a shout. He's not setting the world alight, but he's playing very well week in, week out for Southampton.
You have to set the world alight, though, innit? It's the team of the year.
Yeah, but it's like some man can't. Like, you can't do that at Southampton, like, unless you're Mane or something.
Got to move, innit? Move club.
It's harsh as hell, man.
Move club.
I want to give it Grealish this last spot.
I do want to give it Grealish, yeah.
Something's telling me, has the injuries fallen off a bit? Like,
I know Ward-Prowse's been consistent all season, but this is the team of the year, innit? Like, look at who he's competing with, man. It's not gonna run.
Yeah, but that's why I think it's unfair because these are not the only man, and arguably, you know,
if you're gonna throw Ward-Prowse in there,
you could say,
we ain't even spoken about Mason Mount. You know what I'm saying? Mason Mount. Let's be real, Mason Mount. If we're talking about youngsters, we're talking about Foden.
Oh, you still calling him a youngster?
He's 22.
Swear down, them and they are still youngsters.
Yeah. Under 23s, isn't it?
Oh, I hear that. What? That Callum Hudson-Odoi thing, you still screaming that?
Nah.
Lewis Baker and them, man.
Nah, we're resting on that one still.
No way he's 22. Mount is 22.
Yeah, he's 22.
Yo, Biggie, man. Yo, Biggie. I don't know about PFA Player of the Year, but you know, I'd probably just give it Grealish, man.
Yeah.
I'll probably just scumbag it for Grealish, man, because I just love the way the man plays football, man.
I think Foden, if he had got more minutes.
Oh, you know what? I think Foden can sneak it.
You think Foden can sneak it? But has he got enough minutes under his belt?
I can't lie, Foden's duppy couple teams on his J's. Like, he's got minutes, man. He bullied Sterling out of his role in a couple of games ago, man. I can't lie.
He did.
It's a youngster bias, but I feel Foden's there. So right now, Martinez, Cancelo, Diaz.
People are saying now to Foden, you know, it's got to be Grealish. I can't give it Son. Son dipped. Son dipped. Son was in this conversation, and then for some reason he dipped for a few months, like proper disappeared. He disappeared for a few months. This
is probably it. So yeah, Martinez, Cancelo, Diaz, Fofana.
Grealish, you know, they're not having it in the chat. They're saying they want Grealish in this team now.
Telemans, Kevin De Bruyne, Foden, Kane, Salah, Fernandes. That's the team. Grealish, sub team Grealish.
Right.
Listen, I'm biased.
It in the chat.
Oh, he's not signing for us, Arsenal fans. He's not signing for us. Don't twerk for me in the live chat. We're not getting Grealish.
Subs. I want Mount and Silver in them subs now.
Oh yeah, to be fair, do you know what? Yeah, Dallas gets a shout. He's on the subs bench.
I need to see Mount and Silver's name typed out. DG, none of this agenda thing. I need to see their names typed out on that bench minimum.
The one Chelsea lad, man. The one Chelsea lad.
Yeah,
You know
no,
who
we
I
need
give it to as well?
we need Silva and Mount. We need both of them still.
I don't know about Thiago, but I don't know.
Nah,
I've seen him
nah,
fraud it.
Thiago
I've seen
Silva's.
him fraud it. I've seen him fraud it. I
Nah, he's
can't.
top 3 centre backs in this league. Nah. He's
Raji.
got to be in there. It's got to be
Raji plays for Chelsea. G. I can't give him no
in
praise.
there. It's got to be in there. It's got to be in there. Chat.
Hey, where was this yesterday? Where was this on Saturday? I never saw none of this on Saturday. Like,
Man, them had Smith Rowe in there and no Silva. Are you taking a
hey,
piss?
Smith Rowe, Duffy, Smith Rowe scored a goal at Stamford Bridge that made us win. Where? How many times have we won at Stamford Bridge? How many times have we done the double? Oh,
Man's got 2 Arsenal players and 1 Chelsea player in there.
oh, because what's Mount doing? He should have carried you, man, on Saturday. He doesn't carry nothing. I can't lie. Do you know who I think gets a shot as well? Kelechi on the bench.
Mad.
Thiago can get his. Thiago S can get his.
Take Smith Rowe's name out of it now.
You know, there's gonna be bare man on this bench. Rafinha could be there.
We need to take Smith Rowe's name out of it. I'm sorry.
Nah, Smith Rowe's there, boy. He's been dumping how much? Mate, he's been better, mate. He's been playing since December, and he's definitely been better than someone that cost 90 million.
Is Ian Nacho really in there? Like, he's just on good form again.
Yeah. So where's Havertz's good form?
Nah.
So where's Havertz? He cost 90 million, bro.
Ian Nacho only turned up 20.
You said yourself you rate Smith Rowe. What's going on?
Maybe it's team of the year 2021, not team of the season.
Nah, he's on the bench, bro. Listen, he's done more than you lot spent like £2 billion on your talent, bro.
If we're doing Ian Nacho,
you're rating Mount. You rate Mount because he celebrates with. He does them little celebrations and that.
If we're doing Smith Rowe, and Kelechi, if we're doing Smith Rowe and Kelechi, then where's Jay Links? Really, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Links could be there.
Souček over Smith Rowe.
Bro, everyone could be there. This is a pre-season bench. This is Europa League bench. Everyone could be there, bro.
Man's just trying to add him.
You need another, for humor's sake, who's another goalie? If Martinez wasn't going to be through the middle, who's keeper?
Other goalkeeper, I go Mendy for me. Mendy or Edison. But I'll go Mendy.
I'll go Edison still.
Yeah,
Edison sounds much better still. How
is Smith Rowe getting in this thing?
Because he plays for Arsenal, and this is my channel, bro, and he's one of the first mid. Bro, this is, bro. I'm on a concrete thing with my channel, bro. This is what I'm saying, fam. Like, I don't care. I'm carrying losers. Trust me, bro. Mo, the agenda is free, man. The agenda is free.
Mad.
Oh, Son done his thing, but some place for Spurs, bro.
We got to have West Ham Souček in there as well. Got to have him.
Yeah. Nah, you got to salute Souček as well, man. He's done his. Antonio?
Even Declan Rice has got a bigger case than Smith Rowe. I can't lie to you. This is mad.
Yeah, Rice is it, bro. This is the problem with Chelsea. You keep trying to fight. Everyone's getting love. Everyone can be there. You don't need to fight. This is why you lot do this little, Callum or this guy, and all of them are shit. Like, what for language? Like, none of them got anything, fam.
It's wrong.
We should do flop. Do you want to do flops of the season?
You can only have max 12 man on the bench. How many man is that? 1, 2, 3.
Bear man, this is DG's. Well, this is Sunday League. We're playing at Hackney Marshes. Bear man could be on the bench. We got bare different ID cards, man. Bare people are playing, man. Don't watch that. It's the DG bench. On a serious note, if I had to shave it, you're gone. Flops. Goalie's tough, to be fair, you know. Goalie's tough. I can't lie. I got hot. Aubameyang, you got to be up front. I'll say that.
Yeah, Aubameyang's got to be. Willian,
you got to be on the left, brother. I'll even be nice to you, give you a little flavor on the left, but you ain't.
A lot of Arsenal man them in this thing still.
Bro, there's a lot of Chelsea. Don't you get things, bro? We can run some of the judges. It costs 90 million, brother. You cost 90 million, brother. You're there, you know. You cost 90 million, bro.
Yeah, but man them had COVID.
I don't care. You cost 90 million. I don't care. You cost 90 million. I need 10 billion goals.
COVID, bro.
Like, bro, you didn't have that.
You actually can't put Werner on there. I see some people putting Werner in the chat. Werner can't.
I rate that. Why can't we?
Nah, bro, he's contributed. Like, yes, he's had very bad moments, but he's
contributed what? Running around and working hard. That's what you should do as a footballer.
He's contributed.
Bro, he's run aroand and made runs. We're talking
about flops of the season.
He is a flop, bro. He came here. He is. Man is saying this guy was a con man. Man was saying somehow there's a better project at Chelsea because he was going Liverpool. What are you talking about? This guy had a reputation. He's there. Where was he on Saturday?
Man's got double digits for goals and assists. I know.
Goals and assists.
I'm
Bare
not a stats
scumbag
guy.
shit. Should we look at these goals and assists? You're a
I'm
guy
not
who
a stats
took.
guy.
So
I'm not a stats
everyone,
guy. It's
remember
the
when we're
Bruno
on Rance's
Fernandes
channel,
tactics.
yeah? You see
It's
when we're
the-
on Rance's channel and he talks about he
Listen,
don't like
it's
stats.
Bruno
Yeah, the stats
Fernandes
will come
stats.
out.
I'm shameless. You're not putting
Yeah, you're
two
shameless. You
Chelsea
see,
brothers
you
in
see
there.
how the stats come out. Man, are saying goals
We're
and
not
assists.
doing it. I'm not
That
doing
man
it.
there is probably baggy.
No,
You know the
I'm
ones there
sorry.
has got like 10 in the FA Cup, play against Barnsley or something. Scumbag. Stat man more. Trust me. Man are bringing out them stats now.
I'm
On a serious note, though.
Like Werner's contributed more than Willian, and how you can't even get Werner in there because you man have got
the fact that you're saying this sentence. The fact that you're saying this sentence shows you're in the mud, bro. Man, he's in the same sentence as Willian. We heard he was a gunman. We saw he was a fraud in 2018 World Cup. We see he's a fraud now. Bro, the man did almost miss that goal against Real Madrid as well.
Werner has had a better season than Ziyech.
So we can throw Ziyech in this thing as well. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Bare Chelsea man can get it. Come on. You're not being a real guy. You're throwing your whole team under a bus. We can throw Ziyech.
I'm just telling you, Werner's had a better season than Ziyech. You're just trying to throw in too
That's
many
it, man, though. Don't talk to me about Ziyech, because when we played him, where was he, bro? Where was he? I don't care about them, man. Bro, stop. Look at this is why I like doing this, because you're gonna go down fighting.
Why are you trying to play a front five? You're playing a front three.
I'm playing late. We're doing gunman stuff. So what?
Take Smith Rowe off the team. Take Smith Rowe off the bench.
Mate, Smith Rowe's got he's shining. This is what, mate. We ain't got no low socks ballers. It's none of our problem. It's not our problem. Mate, Smith Rowe been on this thing against you. Look, how much times has Smith Rowe done it? Bait face on his one.
Is it new signings? Flops of the new signings?
Bro, no, it's just players who are playing shit. Like Mane's
there. How many? You want too many attackers? Look at this.
So what? You want me to put bare builders? What? We've got Havertz, we've got Mane, we've got Aubameyang, we've got Willian. Bro, there's enough space for two pivots. This is your
two pivots. You want to play?
You're actually like every guys think you know ball because you got glasses. You play some negative football. What's wrong?
Man's trying to play a front six of Havertz, Werner, Ziyech, Mane, and Aubameyang and Willian.
That's a gunman thing apart from you.
Moving mad.
Now we're looking for these pivot man.
We're moving mad. We need some midfielders, please.
Bro, this guy wants. Bro, he wants 30. I'm telling you, this guy is the Black Southgate. He wants 10 million centre halves, like and midfielders. Don't let him gash you.
Who's the midfielders?
I don't know, bro.
Who's the midfielders? New signers that have come in.
Now we can bless. Now we can bless. Mate, Partey box you lot just for that. He's busting case. He's busting case. I can't lie. I'm saving Partey. So Thiago's getting there.
Party time.
What do you mean? Partey box, mate. How can you get that? Oh wait. How can you wait? Do you know why you can't call him a flop? Do you know you can't call him a flop? Was he not on the pitch for our first win against Stamford Bridge? How long? Was he not part of the first away record in like 14 years at Manchester United, where they highlighted him and El Nene? You can't throw my guy Partey under it. Just because your Deluded Rice isn't 30.
Okay, so now Partey.
No, bro, this is Chelsea done, man.
Party.
This is a Chelsea done, boy. I can't lie. This is a spot for a Chelsea done, man.
Partey had an injury. Havertz had COVID and nobody didn't want to hear it.
Mate, he's dead. He's dead, mate. Thiago can flag it from there. Trust me, Partey injury discount, and he still did a massive leave.
Yeah, Partey was injured for 3 months.
I'm not throwing Partey under no bus, man.
I don't care about the context. Flop.
Right, you can't say Kante. Wait, cut the chat.
No, I don't care. You
can't say Kante. That's deep.
You didn't pay the brothers to be injured. Because when I was talking about Havertz and COVID,
yeah, we pay. Can we play you every week? Then we'll have these players looking excited.
Why you
don't go in, man.
You're smoke.
All right, cool. If we're gonna do that, then what? Someone, Ziyech is playing right back then. I can't lie. Ziyech is playing right back. I don't care. Like, I don't care. He plays for Chelsea. Ziyech is in the team then. Like, Ziyech is playing right back.
Injury don't affect flops, but life-threatening disease does.
No, man. We'll discount that.
Man, never talking about.
It comes down to man playing for Chelsea. Wait. Wait. Matisse. Shout out to Yowen.
Why?
You don't know Yowen. Shout out to you, Yowen. Because we can throw Werner in there, bro. Brother.
Oh, you man are moving.
Brother. He's played well. He's running. He's a footballer and he's running around.
Hey, silly. You're moving silly now.
Mate, how? You praise the footballer for running around.
You're moving silly. Aubameyang has not done nothing.
Bro, if you're paid to do something,
stop it.
Mate, so what has Werner done? Aubameyang's had the worst season of his life. And Werner's there. Mate. Can we play you every week? Don't go down fighting, bro.
Man, them are asking me to give Party a break, but don't want to give Havertz a break for getting COVID. Which he came out and
pick
said
your poison. Right, cool. Do you want to remove him for Ziyech? One of them brothers is in there.
Yes, remove him for Ziyech then. Cool. But
you see how this guy's a snake. You're not meant to snake your duns. He snaked his done. Chelsea fans got no morals.
You snaked Aubameyang.
How? No, that's keeping it true. Being 100, you was dead. You've been dead. Like, man ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm keeping it true of Ziyech. Ziyech has not really done too much.
Someone bring up them Havertz stats. I want minutes played, goals scored, assists. I want everything. Minutes.
Man them actually named 19
goals and assists per minute. All the stat man in the chat, please. We've got
something. Let me ask something. Why is it only Chelsea and Arsenal players in this team?
I think it's because we support both these clubs. You
Where's
started sending.
Where's Liverpool players at?
You sent for Smith Rowe.
We can afford Liverpool players. Why is there?
I can't lie. Really, there could be about 2 teams. If we're completely honest, there could be about 2 teams. Spurs players don't get a bly as well.
You know what? Big man.
I'll throw Reguilon in there.
Good question. Where's Martial?
To be fair, he's had a couple injuries still.
Okay.
There's a couple, man, but I don't really want to do the whole just the top clubs thing because it's gonna really everyone's been shit this season. You know, you lot prior to Lampard, we've definitely been rubbish. United have found their way in second. I'm sure United fans will have criticisms of their players. You know, Liverpool have been ape crap as well. You know, you could have Trent a couple of months ago. You could have been thrown into this. So on a real, who plays right back?
Van der Beek from can't lie. Van der Beek.
Ooh.
I can't lie. Listen, if you man take out Ziyech and we take out Party and dash in Van der Beek, I can talk.
We can bless some beef. We can bless it. Well, who's Ziyech coming out for?
Listen, I'm looking at some Tottenham players. What's Tottenham saying?
I think Kane
a little Gareth Bell. I'm hearing Gareth Bell.
To be fair, you could throw Bell into that, but to be fair, he scumbagged it a bit towards the end.
Gareth Bell getting that.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, Doherty.
And Dorothy, you know, Dot from EastEnders at right back for that Tottenham thing as well.
Doherty.
See how the Tottenham slander just...
Who did we say is Cam again?
I think Gareth Bell's got to go in there still. I can't lie to you. He's been playing golf.
Yeah, Williams holding 10.
Can't lie. Yeah, William can hold 10 or whatever. See how now the Tottenham slander comes in.
It's cool. It's blessed. I can't lie. Davinson Sanchez could get there, but I don't want to make it all Chelsea. I mean, all Spurs. I don't want to make it all that.
Yeah,
centre halves.
Them 2 can go in.
Probably got to be someone from Sheffield, really. Yeah.
But did we expect anything?
Do you know how I think we shagged? In fact, nah. I was gonna say Joaquin Anderson. Could he have been in Team of the Year? But your team got relegated. You can't screen that. Nah, bro. What people need to not get mistaken, like
there was some ballers. There's some ballers.
No, but I think people see flop and they think you think they're not good or whatever. Flop is just being whatever reason you lot say, whether it's manager or whatever. That goes for Thiago, Van der Beek, Ziyech, Havertz, Partey, whatever we say. Have they reached their potential? They ain't. Like they or for this season. Again, there is some issues in that regard. So again, it doesn't mean we don't rate them. There's got to be a reason Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's not playing them. No spamming people, Carl. We need to be able to obviously see what you're saying.
Man, Bambo said Van Dijk. You're crazy.
I can't lie. I don't know for Fred. Like someone else, I don't know for Fred. I don't really feel Fred there.
But man, I'm saying not Van der Beek. But he hasn't really got any chances in it. But you was brought into playing it. You didn't do enough in training.
There's got to be a reason you're not playing, man. Because when it was Pepe and that, people were saying that. Like, fuck.
Didn't do enough.
Right. It doesn't mean we don't rate, man. Thiago's a baller,
rate him, but
expectation. Have you fulfilled it? Van der Beek, have you fulfilled some of it? Aubameyang, have you fulfilled it? Bell, have you done what you've done? Mane, have you done what you've done? William, bit of an anomaly because I'm pretty sure no one had any expectations of you, but somehow you've managed to disappoint. That's it. Regardless, that's it. Oi, we're coming through with the stats. Oi, Smith Rowe and Havertz have the same goals and assists. Boy, in the Gazy.
That means Havertz should be in the Team of the Year bench.
Wait, certain man? No, but
Havertz is only 1 year young, 1 year older than Smith Rowe. You know?
And how much cap by his country? One started playing in December, mate.
Just saying that.
Wait, this is what you're doing. You're bullying youngers. Like, shout out to my guy Ty, but it's like Ty arguing with Watford fans. Like, hey, little Watford kids. Like, it's a madness.
I'm trying to think who needs to get into this team for this flops. These defenders.
Yeah, Van der Beek's been done dirty, but boy, you're not doing your thing, innit? There's a reason you're not playing. I already said it wouldn't be Van der Beek for me. It's a Chelsea lad, but we gotta be a bit fair, man.
Ugh. Wolves down in 12th. What's going on?
I wouldn't say Ake's a flop because you could sell it. You could they paid way too much for him. He was dead. He's been a squad player. He's been meaty. Forcing it with the Odegaard one. Don't turn this into a club versus club. If you're spamming, you're gonna get blocked. Like, let's just be sensible. You know, we can all agree and disagree and whatnot and all these things. I don't think Werner Havertz is more of a flop than Willian still for this year.
That's just silly.
Yeah, let's not do too much. Big up Talawa.
We need defenders. We need defenders.
And on Bile there. Who defenders? Could say any Arsenal defender really, but I don't think Gabriel's there.
I like the left side of your defense, Gabriel and Tierney, so I like them.
Yeah, we're a very left-hand centric team. Adama, he could bag left back. We need a left back, really, people.
We need defenders, people.
It's a defenders team now. Fabio Silva, bit harsh on the young lad.
Troy was a good shot. I can't lie, he was shocking.
You know what, Adama, you're gonna go at right back.
Adama right back, just move Dorothy to left back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it might have to be.
I cannot spell his name. Someone spell his name in the left.
Eric Dyer, centre back. Oh,
Dyer. I'd say Davidson Sanchez as well, to be fair with you.
Yeah, I might have to hold tight the black line of Tottenham. I can't lie. It might have to be one.
Fair with you. Where Arsenal players could have been there. Just call him that. Yeah, man. But we could probably make about 10 there still.
Yeah.
Goalies have not been decided though.
Goalkeeper. Oh. De Gea?
It could be.
Leno? That can't really be De Gea.
I think Leno's been underwhelming, but I think I'm capping saying that it's not Leno in it. It's probably got, it's probably got to be Ramsdale or something, man.
Yeah.
Team sliding, fam. Your team is sliding. Absolutely sliding.
Ramsdale.
So a Ramsdale, Adama, Dyer, Sanchez, Dorothy, as you would say, Thiago, Van der Beek, Willian, Partey, Aubameyang, Mane, Havertz, Ziyech, Partey, all on the bench. We'll just call it that. And just about anyone who hasn't hit potential. Even a lot of you are upset about Van der Beek. He's either on the bench or something. He's in this team, regardless, people. So yeah,
I had a shout for Bellerin. That was a strong shout.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, you barely played on your shit. Like, it's like you gone to the. If you're here every year, should I include you? Bellerin's on the bench, of course, but it's there.
Yeah,
man.
it's true. It's not really surprising, isn't it? Bellerin.
Runnison has not played in the league. So this is what I'm talking about. People are doing agendas. Runnison is clearly shit, but that was not in the league. Like, so how could you do that? I don't rate Maguire. I don't quite think Maguire is in the flop. I definitely can't say Laporte is in a flop of the season. I think that one day ago we're doing it.
Maguire can't be in there.
Arsenal have the third best defense in the league statistically. I hear that statistically, so we're great, man. But we're also there statistically for individual mistakes. So it's whatever you want to look, you'll find. Someone said Kabach. That's a shout at centre half, but we've done that, man. We've done that.
I'm happy with some Tottenham slander. I can't lie.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that one, boy. I can't even lie. That almost took like half an hour, God knows what people saying in the chat, but that almost took half an hour. But yeah, man, let me let you get out of here. But before I let you get out of here, let the people them know where your channel is, what your channel's about, and all that.
Yeah, man, big up everybody in the chat. It's been a lot of fun. My thing, obviously, later on, Leicester preview with Zach from Football Daily, and he also works with Chelsea. So we're going to do a little Leicester preview for the game tomorrow. Then we've got Leicester review. And then obviously the weekly shows are coming in as well, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, listen, just loads of content coming out every day. I'm not gonna lie to you, Champions League final, you know where to be if you want to see a man stressed in it. It's gonna be a long night, so there's gonna be tears. I don't know if they're happy tears or they're sad tears, but there's gonna be tears. So yeah, the latest episode there was the Oil Boys. That's Man City and Chelsea fans coming together, talk about, what I'm saying. Obviously we've got a lot of money and all that, but it's become a very ruthless, vicious session. Do you know what I'm saying? It's two Man City fans in there and two Chelsea fans in there. it's getting a bit toxic. So yeah, it's getting a bit mad.
So yeah, people, man, that's where you follow me. He's giving you the information. In relation to me, you should be able to just type in Deluded Gooner on YouTube and actually see when my watch along, reaction, and preview vids are scheduled. But nonetheless, we're out here, man. Apparently the likes ratio has been a shambles because you lot are bloody lazy, man. This is where the moderators should be moving mad. But we keep going. Where are we in terms of likes? 127 likes. So if you have not hit that like button, you know exactly what to do. But yeah, man, we're gonna have to love and leave you lot, people. We're out, man. You know, love for the appreciation, Tino. It's been appreciative. We might not agree on everything, but yeah, it makes for decent, honest football chat. Love for coming through, my guy. Peace.
Much love.
Safe, people. Safe. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and all of that.